Caesar, in a dark Caesar. Please follow the leader. So Eric B, we are microphone fiend. It's the return of the God, peace God. It ain't nobody fresher. I'm in Mason, Martin Margiela on the table screaming. The other side they jealous. We got a banquet full of. They got a table full of fellas. Yeah. And they ain't spinning no cake. They should. My whole team got dough, so my banquet is looking like millionaires, bro.
Life's a game, but it's not fair. I break the rules, so I don't care. So I keep doing my own thing. Walking tall against the rain. Victories within the mile. Almost there, don't give up now. Only thing that's on my mind is who gon' run this town tonight.
It's crazy how you could go from being Joe Blow to everybody on your know. I bought my whole family whips, no Volvos. Next time I'm in church, please no photos. Police escorts, everybody passports. This the life that everybody asks for. This a fast life, we are on a crash course. What you think I rap for? To push a RAV4? But I know that if I stay stunting, all these girls only gon' want one thing. I could spend my whole life goodwill hunting. Only good gon' come is good when I'm. She got it. And up top, and I'm beasting off the, and my just made it out the. We give a about the drama that you do bring. I'm just trying to change the color on your mood ring. Reebok, baby, you need to try some new things. Have you ever had shoes without shoestrings? What's that, yay? Baby, these heels, is that a made? What? Baby, these wheels. You tripping when you ain't have a. You're feeling like you're running, huh? Now you know how we feel.
What's up?
You The crowd is assembled looking for a Bucks home. Victory here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. Here we go. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And for the Detroit Pistons, they come into tonight's game. After the loss to Orlando.
Driving in, Butler makes excellent use of his speed there, catching the defense off guard.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Among the best ball handlers in the league, for sure. LaMelo right to the rack.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Pass to Butler. Now here's Jackson. And contact on the shot. So he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Here's Ball, following the three by Detroit. Stolen by Ball. A three ball. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Pass to Giannis. The kick out to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Giannis up top. Out to the right wing. Outside, KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Ball. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 6.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Outside Durant. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Ball gets double teamed. Here's Solon. Drops in the tray. Solon's got his second basket of the night.
That play is why Embiid's been an MVP. His skill, including passing at 7+ feet, is just ridiculous.
Second personal foul.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really good aggressive take from Suggs, giving the defense no choice but to foul him there.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Embiid with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Kicks it out to Giannis. To the right side. Durant in the corner. From deep three-point land. They get it back. Here's Ball. Floats one up. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Pistons leading inside, and Embiid throws it down.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Jackson from long range. And again, the Bucks miss. Pass to Embiid. Back to James. Here's Solon. Oh!
Man.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Pass the ball. And that one is good. That's now 8 points for LaMelo Ball. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Jackson. And just miss after miss right now.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Ball, no good. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 10-point game. Count it. Butler's got his second basket.
Excellent job getting that strong position inside. Butler doing work. Really nice.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. And here is Ball. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead as they end the first quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Pistons leading by 8. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, well, they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Kevin?
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. The Bucks shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Screen by Hart. Three-pointer. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
To the inside. And stolen by Hart. Goes up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Hart is a team-first guy. Does a little bit of everything and loves to set up his teammates.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. From the wing. Rebound, Detroit.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Bucks trail by 15. Driving inside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now, here's Hart. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. To the left wing. It's stolen by Green. White, wide open. He fires. And the 3-ball is good. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The dunk by Achiuwa.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Outside, Green kicks it out to Maxey. The 3, rebounded by Hart.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. And sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectator.
Pass to Achua.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the four, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Out to Smith. Outside, Green. White looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Maxey. The 19-foot shot. And the shot no good, a bit short. Pistons leading by 13. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Maxey. Detroit shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Carter. So both teams changing it up here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Butler making it happen inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Carter with it. Now Smith defending. And it's Carter missing.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Jackson from long range. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Carter with it.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Driving the lane. No good. Shot missing. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Winner. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Pistons lead by 15. And so it's Detroit, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pass to Suggs. Plays it up off the glass. Suggs has got the first bucket of the 3rd here for Detroit.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, great, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Antetokounmpo inside. The drive-by ball. And they pick up 2. Ball's got 5.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size, and his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis. Detroit leading by 15. No one near James as he lets it go. Pass to Salon. From the arc. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. 16 points for him.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Salon following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Embiid. Rocket 6. Rebounded by Jackson. Here's Salon. Second shot opportunity. Great tee that time from Giannis. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 16. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Outside Butler. Oh, no, stopping.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
It's so impressive how Butler seems to just will things to happen offensively. He gets forceful with the defense and finds a way to get shots.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Here's Salon. 16 points for him. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Yeah, it has been, and they've been able to overcome the carelessness to this point, and I'm sure the coaching staff wants that to get cleaned up right now.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys, back over to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Detroit substitution.
The Pistons making a change here. James, right side. And the layup falls. James has got his first basket.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Because he's quick and aggressive, Maxey draws his fair share of fouls and gets to the line.
For the Pistons, he hits the second from the line. And the Pistons with possession here. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Bucks trailed by 15. There's the steal. Carter with it. Maxey covering. Back to Carter. Over to the wing. From deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Screen by Smith. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 10. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here's Dort. No scoring in this one. Screen by Hart. 4 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Maxey into the lane. Green. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pistons passing it around. And the shot goes in. He's got 12.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
From deep, Maxey. Rebound, Detroit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
On the free throw, no good.
Substitution for your box.
8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. Here's Green. And so is Detroit. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be right back after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bucks trailed by 15. Kicks it out to Maxey. Back to White. On the wing, Green. Here's Gauthier. Misses the three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Unloads, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And it's White missing. Pistons leading by 17. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Out left to the wing. From downtown. Rebounded by Jackson.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Dos Santos.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Just 5 to shoot. And it's White with the rebound. Bucks trailed by 17. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And again, it's the Pistons missing. And Milwaukee has possession. Out to White. Shoots from the elbow. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
And Hart has it in the corner. Driving in. And Hart throws it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Carter outside. This one for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, after a careless first half, I like how he settled down. I mean, he's doing a much better job taking care of the basketball.
Ball surveying the defense. Back to KD. And again, the Bucks miss.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Nice move. And it's good on the layup.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
Onto the Kumbo. Oh, what a finish.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of greatness in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that post. Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Jackson outside. Here he goes. One dunk after another.
A pass-first point guard, Lonzo Ball, is very consistent and looking to get his teammates involved.
Ball. And there's the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Pistons leading by 20. Down low. There's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that poster.
Here's the screen. Here's Suggs. And the layup is good.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pistons.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they're going to take the second game between these two clubs, just like they took the first. This will put them up 2-0 with 2 left to play in the season series against the Bucks.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LaMelo Ball.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Detroit dictating the flow. Pass to Embiid. Nice D from Durant. And it's the Bucks ball. And here's Giannis. It's stolen by Suggs. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Ball slams it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Out to the right wing. And stolen by Butler. Here's Giannis. And stolen by Butler. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
All that you doing fake, you just a pretender. They say my flow so cold, but I still bring the heat. I peep. See, I got some bread, so they won't be with us. Bad. You ain't cause you ain't him, but she let ski. I'ma run me up that cheese and walk these beats.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my ring, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz, got all these carrots on my teeth.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The GOAT just from features. Proceed with procedures. He look rich, but he broke, just egregious. Don't trust rappers, trust in Jesus. Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats from top models. They my click. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the...
I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here we go. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Right side Barnes. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Nice move. Durant pulls it in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Pass to Butler. Right wing. Here's Ball. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Barnes, it's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Christie's got room. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
And the shot goes down.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the three-pointer goes.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Stolen by Ball. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Now here's Durant. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Shot clock at 6. The jump hook. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Durant surveying the D. Crafty move. And Durant with the big finish.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Pirtle with the bucket.
That's a nice touch that time by Pirtle, going out to the mid-range and spacing the floor a little bit.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the 3. Rebound Toronto.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Christie. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Butler, good. Butler's got his second bucket of the game.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Pass to Christie. The 3-ball. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Antetokounmpo. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Toronto trailing. Picked by Carter. Here's Andrews. Pass to Murray Boyles. And he drives in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Here's Andrews. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, I like the fact that Ingram didn't hesitate right there. Very decisive. He saw the shot, and he did not waste any time.
.46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here's Butler. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Durant, no good.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range. He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Ball into the lane. Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
24.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Brian?
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Maxey. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Maxey on the wing. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
And a nimble play by White. Able to somehow adjust to the foul and still make the basket.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Here's Andrews. Yet to see a basket. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
And the Raptors making a change here. For 3, Maxey. And the Bucks miss again. Pass to Barnes. And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach. Taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Andrews. The rebound by Maxey.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
13 fouls.
On defense, the Raptors. They trail by 1.
Man, look at that burst that time by Maxey, changing gears to get it done.
Hurdle with the bucket. Hurdle's got his second bucket on the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And it's Green missing. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
You know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Here's Andrews. Still no points. Here's Murray Boyles. Into the lane. Pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Lets it go from 11. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Maxey. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside, Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Hurdle with some nice D. Here's Christie. And again, Toronto, no good.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Back to Maxey. The kick out to White. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And here's Ingram outside. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Man, he had the speed on the runway, and he took off for that dunk.
Now here's Christie, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Raptors with a lead. Rebound, Milwaukee. Jackson, right side. From behind the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, one thing about Maxey is that he always is looking for an outlet.
Mobo can't hit. Durant inside. He has 7. Puts up a 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Here's Smith. There's the drive. Fires the 3. Durant pulls it in. Milwaukee leading by 5. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Goes up again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Smith outside. Outside Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Defense gets a little too close to Durant there, and he smartly makes sure to pick up the foul while shooting.
No good on the second free throw.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Durant. He's got 7. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here comes Toronto on the push. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
An open look for Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Durant's got 9.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Toronto out in front. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Milwaukee with it. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you guys.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Butler. 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Toronto.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Here's Andrews. Durant pulls it in. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Jackson. Christie with a steal. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. There's Jackson with the 3. Mobo with the rebound. He takes it in. Oh, wow! And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Ball. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Back to Barnes. It's in. Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Barnes being very aggressive right now, keeping up the pressure on that defense.
Pass to Durant. Christie with a steal. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go. Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
Here's Andrews. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. To the left wing. From outside the arc.
And that is the tenacity that Butler always plays with. He takes defense personally.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Christie. The long distance 3 is buried. And now a 7-point Raptor lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Antetokounmpo inside. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Barnes, no good.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Left side, Durant. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And he lays it up and in.
You got to push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Christie. Give him 8 points now. Driving in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Ball outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Jackson on the wing. Outside Barnes. Rebounded by Butler. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, down low, the Greek Freak.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek Freak is on fire.
Andrews. Out to the right wing. From the baseline. And too long on the shot.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Raptors lead by 4. Got it. Good job in the low post. 22 points for him.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Back to Ball. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And that's now 17 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the basket by Andrews. And the Raptors lead by 6.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Here's the pick. Durant way outside. No good on the triple. Here's Barnes. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Here's Jackson. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking off.
Milwaukee, 53.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so here is Toronto. 6-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. Left side Ingram. Driving to the basket. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
What an explosive move. Ingram flying to the rim.
Pass to Smith. Connects from downtown. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Pirtle. Outside Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Double team on Ingram. To the inside. And stolen by Green. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Brandon Ingram. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Green. To the left side wing. For 3, Smith. Rebound by the Raptors. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Raptors lead by 7.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Ingram. Lays it up and banks it in. Ingram's gotten 4 this quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stat for the Raptors.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
5 on the clock. The shot by Pirtle, no good. And it's Green with the ball for the Bucks. Maxey attacking. Pass to Green. Back to Alexander Walker. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's just a 4-point Raptor lead.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the middle. Ooh, it's stolen. Here's White. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Raptors lead by 4. Pass to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
An effortless flush that time by Ingram. It's so easy for him to get to the rim.
Crosses over. And Maxey with the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And no hesitation that time by Pirtle. Never shy about scoring.
Oh, got that one up quick. Smith's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Maxey banks it home. Big shot.
Yeah, that's a big shot by Maxey. He really has a sense for the moment.
Now Pirtle.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. From Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he can't jam it home. And there's the drive. Jams it home.
And Scotty Barnes epitomizes the term point forward. He can really initiate your offense.
Oh, commanding the ball in big spots. Maxey is so fearless.
Here's Andrews, following the score by Milwaukee. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Now Durant puts up the tray. Yes, sir! KD for three.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Outside White. Now Antetokounmpo. To tie it up. Oh, it doesn't go. The Raptors with the lead. Rebounded by Jackson. Durant with it. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots. Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Now here's Carter. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doubled by Jackson. Here's Barnes. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. The Bucks making a switch here.
Substitution. Number 13, Jimmy Butler.
Carter. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Milwaukee.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
Here's Andrews. Takes it inside. Durant there for the rebound. Antetokounmpo inside. To take the lead. Count it.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hey. Hey. What's that on that beat?
Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I'm from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they... I'm prophetic, they only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of Lux, Unessa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could bet it. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
2K Sports checks in with their loyal... viewers with the broadcast from Brooklyn, the home of the Nets, Barclays Center. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Back to the road tomorrow as this is the final game of the Nets homestand. Toppin can't get it to go. 6 feet out. Outside ball. Jackson looking it over. Outside Durant. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Claxton. Toppin with it. He's picked up by KD. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, is second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Demon. Pass to Toppin. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Driving inside. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, you see the run-jump athleticism of Obi Toppin. He gets to the rim in a hurry.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Nick Claxton.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
First one falls for him.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
For the three, Toppin can't get it to go. Giannis with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And the basket by Jackson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Demon. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
And Durant comes to help. Pass to Collins. Takes it off the glass.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
It's Durant on the wing. The shake. And then Durant with the dunk.
Now KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Here's Giannis. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
I think they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Claxton, an elite finisher at the rim. That is nicely done.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Butler. Durant deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Claxton could have an apartment up near the rim. These dunk attempts are routine.
Right side Jackson. Nice move. The drive-by ball. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Durant missing.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Yes, that goes in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Ball with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Crosses over. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Nets passing it around. Here's Demon. Lays it up off the glass. Demon's got 6 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Ball. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Let's go. Don't be shy. A second doesn't have rhythm. Oh, yeah, that's what I see.
2:04 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Larson. To the left wing. Here's Wolf. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Off target from the baseline. Brooklyn leading by 7. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, Joe. Driving in. And so it's Brooklyn. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some for 15. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their assist. Oh, my goodness.
Incredible, the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight real effort there by Maxey.
Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And Aldama slams it in.
Ooh, and I hope he didn't hurt his neck because that was one nasty head fake.
Yeah, the defender bought it all the way, didn't he? Maxey, that's a two-pointer. Aldama with the rebound.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, am I very good at it? I don't know. But I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough. So you try to build it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. 4 on the clock. On the wing. GA here about 3 levels scored. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Pass to Wolf. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks trailed by 7. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Booker. Maxey with it. Smith with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Well, Draymond Green is such an elite passer for his position. His head is on a swivel.
Here's Aldama. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
And Brooklyn making a change here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Wolf. Now Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Outside, White. Shakes him. Brooklyn with the rebound. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Launches the three. Booker pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 8. Inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. They kick it out to Green. Screen by Smith. Back to Green. Pass to Maxey. 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Maxey.
It doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
Here's Pippen. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Bucks. Trailing here by 8. Drills it from outside.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Larson. It's stolen by Green. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And it's Smith finishing it off.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Bucks making a switch here. Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Back to Toppin. No. 44 seconds left in the first half of the game. 5 on the clock. Doubled by Smith. Claxton, no good. Bucks trailed by 4. Here's Giannis. Giannis automatic inside.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
He's perfect from the line this time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. He gets it up. Headshot off. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Outside Durant. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
and credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Pass to Demon. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the shot is good. Demon's got 14 points. Bucks trailed by 6. Outside for KD. And a minute played as the second half gets going. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the left side wing. Kicks it out to Collins. Butler with the steal. Ball from long range. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I'll tell you, he does not let the potential contact impede his progress. Toppin is aggressive.
Good on the second free throw. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. A drive by Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Harper's shot is good.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Durant inside. A rebound by the Nets.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. KD's got 10 points.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson comes over with the double. And here's Collins from outside. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back over to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Brooklyn trailing. Harper in the corner. Down low. Claxton. Lee pass was put in just the right spot. He has 6.
This is the space that Claxton wants to attack from. If he's in the paint close to the hoop, look out.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Pass to Demon. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Durant drains it from distance.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's Green missing. Nets trailed by 3. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. And so it's Milwaukee with it. The kick out to Ball. And again, the Bucks miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Larson. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. 1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. Green with the block.
You see the defensive instincts there. That's what makes Green one of the best. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Unable to get that one. Here's Larson. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Aldama with the ball. 6 points for him. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Bucks leading by 4. And it's Ball in the corner. Here's Butler. There's the drive. The layup off target. Here's Wolf. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he sinks the second. 26 seconds left in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Demon, that's good. Demon's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Just 3 on the clock. And slam dunk by Maxey.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now, Joe. For 3, it's good from long range. Joe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Do not give Isaiah Joe a window for 3-point baskets. He will take them.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the dunk by Booker.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Booker inside. And the dunk by Booker.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem
He attacks you with that relentless energy.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Larson. Here's Wolf. He takes it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Maxey with it. Now guarded by Booker. Cuts off the pass. To the middle. And the dunk by Booker.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Out to White. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one drops. And so Collins nails both of them. Here's Antetokounmpo. Butler up top. And Jackson throws it down hard.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Collins wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There are some superstars who just love to play the game and work on the craft. That is Kevin Durant in a nutshell.
And the second free throw, good.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Timmon, that's good.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thank you, Allie. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's Demon. Harper in the corner. Shot clock at 5. For 3. A three-pointer. Good.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Count it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And good that time.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
so poised in these situations. Love seeing Maxey rise to the occasion and knock that one down.
Here's Demon. Here's Toppin. Now Claxton. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And he tries in. Oh, what a play inside.
And Ball is not going to back down in these moments. In fact, he embraces being a man when it's a big possession.
1:36 left to play in the final quarter. Claxton, layup, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 1. Now Durant. Durant drives. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Demon. Fires to the hoop.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
The drive by KD. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis rips it down.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Now Jackson buries the deep ball.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Launches it. Knocks down the 3. Antetokounmpo, and so the Bucks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was... like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.